Well, if you do get sent down today, there's one upside.
What's that?
We'll have to listen to Summer play London Bridge.
I know what you mean. No wonder he's falling down.
Nah, proud of her for sticking at it.
She just wanted to take her mind off all this. You know, she really wanted to be with us today.
There's no place for her. Bad enough you've got to see it.
I'll survive. So will you. You've held your hands up, you've cooperated. I'm sure they won't waste a cell on you.
Not sure how to take that.
How you doing?
Yeah, okay. I mean, not the best way I want to spend the day, but I've made my bed. Got to lie in it.
Well, fingers crossed it won't be a prison bunk.
It won't be. Come on, we need to get going. We don't want to be late.
You know, if you need some moral support, I've got the day off, so...
No, we're fine, thanks.
I'd like to come. Strength in numbers and all that. Would you mind?
No skin off my nose. Anyway, I'm hoping it'll all be pretty routine.
Yeah, I'm sure, but the more cheerleaders on Team Paul, the better. Just fetch me pom-poms and meet you over there.
All right, we'll see you there. Come on, let's get going.
You'll wait for us, won't you?
It's not going to come to that, and you know it.
Don't tempt fate. I couldn't read that judge at all.
She's the reincarnation of hanging Judge Jeffries. You really don't need to worry.
You never know what kind of morning they've had. One puncture or argument with hubby, and I could be looking at 6 months.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I'm not too late, am I?
Nah, you just missed the trailers. I've made my plea. Now the judge is in the chambers, getting the probation officers to Penrith.
Right. We've got time to make a quick phone call, do you think?
Yeah, more than enough time, but make sure you put your mask on in the corridor.
It's all right. It's in my pocket.
No, make sure you wear it. They're really strict on it here. I don't want you next up in the dock.
Stop worrying. I'll wear it. Can't think they have much trouble enforcing it. Half the people that come through here must be used to wearing a mask.
I think that's what they call gallows humour.
He's not the one with his head in the noose.
Yeah, well, neither are you. You're going to be fine.
I thank the probation officer for his report and observations, which I have considered very carefully. It now falls to me to sentence you in respect of both the assault and criminal damage, which you have pleaded guilty to. In coming to my decision, I have taken into account your guilty pleas and obvious contrition. I accept a genuine misunderstanding lay at the heart of this unfortunate incident, and that it arose, at least in part, from your desire to do something positive for the community. But there is a much longer-term, more deep-rooted behaviour pattern which I cannot ignore on the basis of a few weeks' voluntary work. This was both an act of significant criminal damage and sustained verbal abuse, culminating in physical assault. I understand there were wider issues at play relating to your past, but this does not excuse a wholly unacceptable act of violence. Indeed, nothing I have seen or heard suggests to me that were similar circumstances to arise, you would not respond in precisely the same reprehensible fashion. It is, with this in mind, the ongoing threat I believe you may pose to the wider public, that I have to consider the full range of sentencing options at my disposal.
You've not got a blanket over your head, so that's a good sign.
I thought it was going to go that way for a minute.
I think she had a puncture and a row with her husband.
What happened?
Well, the judge, she was just a bit severe, but it turned out she was all bark and no bite.
What did you get?
12-month community order, 130 hours of unpaid work, and I've got to do 20 hours of anger management.
All in one go, I hope. Be furious by the end.
Look, under the circumstances, we need to count this as a win. Let's just put it behind us and move on.
Only place I want to move on to now is the boozer. I need a drink.
They're on me. Come on. You deserve it.
Alors, bonsoir.